So we are under construction right now. There is so much stuff going on right now in my life. It's insane. So there's a lot of moving. My voice has gotten better. I did a lot of energy clearing on my voice. But there's just so much shit going on right now. So I just dropped in to say hello people and how are you? So I also dropped in to say celebrate the fact that you are not where you used to be. Because for me, something happened yesterday. Nothing bad, but something happened yesterday. I was dealing with someone and they were mean to me. Like it was a man. He was mean to me. I went somewhere to get something and I really needed it. So that's why I didn't walk out. Because I'm big on customer service. So I decided not to walk out because I really needed what I needed. And I didn't want my feet hurt. I was not feeling well. Um, there was a lot going on. So I didn't want to just leave. Usually I leave. I didn't leave. So looking back on it today and seeing how it transpired, what happened, made me go, damn, I've grown. I've grown tremendously in who I was and who I am now. Um, the me, Bobby, about 2 years ago, the unhealed, whatever version of me would have been like, oh, see, this always happens. Nobody cares. I don't understand why this happens to me. This is crazy. And I would have went all the way down into this huge monologue with how this is my life and blah 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 and all this other stuff. With all the energy work, clearing work that I've done, and just the understanding who I am as a person, it's changed the way I respond to people. I'm not saying that, I always get it right, but I like to celebrate the days that I do get it right. And yesterday I got it right. I didn't shrink. Don't get it twisted. I didn't shrink and was like, "Okay." No. I was just like, "Do you hear yourself? Like, do you hear how you're talking to me? Like, and I made sure and explained to him it was only me and him in the store. And I made sure, and first thing I asked him if he was okay. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you having a bad day? Like, what's going on with you?" You know? And he was very defensive. He was very mean. And the funny thing was, he was explaining something to me and I didn't understand. Plus, I wasn't feeling well. So my brain, the way my brain processed stuff was very slow because I wasn't feeling well. So I was just like, and he was talking really fast. And I said to him, "I don't understand." And that's exactly what I said. I didn't say you're not explaining it right. I didn't say any of that stuff. I said, "I don't understand." So he proceeded to get aggressive and repeat himself with the same exact words, same exact speed, but with more aggression. And I said to him, I said, "Okay, you getting aggressive with the fact that I don't understand doesn't help the situation and it's making me uncomfortable. The exact way I'm saying it to you is exactly how I said it to him, right?" And he looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, but," and I said like this. I said, "I'm not here to argue with you." And he's like, "I'm not arguing." I was just like, because, and I don't know if it's because I'm an energy healer, but I can feel your energy. That's what a lot of people don't get about me when I say things. It's because I'm feeling it. I'm like, I can feel it. It's like, I don't know if other energy healers can, or people who are sensitive can relate to what I'm saying. When you shoot at me or like project any, whether it's love, affection, I can feel it. So I said to him, I was like, "I didn't say you were arguing. I said, I'm not here to argue. That's not what I'm here for, you know?" And he was just like, and I was just like, okay. And my spirit team was like, Keisha, just go get what you need to get. You're not here to teach him anything. And that's something I learned. Because before it was always like, I need to teach them what to do. Yes, I do train people in customer service. I do manage people, but I don't need to manage the world. So I was just like, you know what? I really do need this. So I'm going to go and I didn't say anything to him. I went, I looked at what I wanted. I picked what I wanted. I got what I wanted. And then I came back and I was like, okay, this is what I need. And he had explained something else to me. And I still didn't get it because he wasn't explaining it properly. And what I said to him was, I don't understand your jargon. Like, people have to understand. Like, I work at the Department of Finance. And sometimes our jargon I don't understand because we have 1,000 acronyms for everything. So I tell people, especially my assistants, I'm like, when you're explaining something to a customer, you have to use the language that they understand. They don't understand SOPs and all this other, you know, CPSS. They don't understand our jargon. So, and that's what I had explained to him. I was like, I don't understand what you're saying because you're talking to me like I work here. I don't understand. So, got upset again. And I was just like, I looked at him and I said, okay. And what I did was, instead of getting offended, which was weird because usually I would have gotten offended and I would have gotten upset. And I would have been like, how could you treat me like this? Why are you treating me like this? This time it was more along the lines of, obviously something's going on with you. And I said to him again, I was like, are you having a bad day? He yelled at me and was like, I'm not having a bad day. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, that's enough. So I was like, so what I did was, instead of getting offended, I I took charge of the conversation and I said, okay, this is what I understand that you're saying. And I told him what I understood instead of waiting for him to explain it. So when I did that, he followed me. Does that make sense? He followed what I was saying. And then it kind of like maneuvered around that. And then once I understood what I needed to understand, because I had to make a payment. So what I understood about my payment, I was fine. I didn't care about anything else. I didn't care about what was going on in his day. I didn't care about teaching him anything. I didn't care because I'm never going to see this person again. So, and I'm never going to shop at that place again. So I don't need to put in any extra energy or effort in someone who's not worth my energy or effort. And that for me is growth, because before it would have been a whole different ballgame. I would have blew everything up. I would have been like, this is ridiculous. And it would have went, and I would have been more frustrated than anything else, on top of not feeling 100%. So I sat there. And the funny thing is, I don't know if my spirit team, beat him up in the spirit, or said or yoked him up and was like, yo, who you talking to? I don't know what happened. But by the time I left, he gave me a huge discount on what I was paying, at least like $25 discount. He gave me, and he made sure and told me too, he gave me 2 extra things that I wasn't supposed to get, that I had to pay for. He gave me like 2 different gifts on top of what he gave me. And I was sitting there, because I wasn't arguing. I was sat there and I was just like, doing my work. I got businesses to run. I got businesses that I am like, that are flying right now. And I don't have time to run and try to teach people who don't want to be taught. Like, there's too many people out in this world that they have to see me and listen to me and talk to me before they get into another relationship, before they launch their business, before they survive another day. So if you are not the person that I need to talk to or teach or train, I'm not going to sit here and waste my energy on it. And for me, I'm so proud of me. That's growth. Because before it was like, oh, you're a narcissist and I got to teach you. No, I don't got to teach you anything. I know now, I know how amazing I am. I am whole and complete, and I am a really good person. And if you can't see that the minute you see me or meet me, and the first thing you do is be mean to me, there's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. And I'm saying this to someone specific. You have to understand people get mean and nasty and like, to you, not because of you. I'm not talking to the people who are rude, nasty first. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking to people like me who just walk up wanting to have a good experience with someone. If you are that type of person and you're like, I've checked myself, because I always check myself first. I've checked myself. I know it's not me. I don't do anything wrong. I just want to love people. I just want to help. And people are constantly mean to me. It's not you. It's them. You understand? And your job is not to change them. Your job is not to change anyone. Your job is to be the best you that you can be for yourself. Because if you can be the best you that you can be for yourself, it trickles out into everyone else. You don't have to fight to be seen. You don't have to fight to be heard. You don't have to fight for someone to acknowledge you. You acknowledge you. You understand? You tell you that you're awesome. You tell you that you're beautiful. You tell you that you're handsome. You tell you that you have everything that you ever asked or needed. Do you understand? One thing for me is I take me everywhere I go. And I'm really cool to hang out with. So I'm happy that I take me everywhere I go. So if you don't want to be with me, or you don't like me, or you think you could do better, please don't go ahead. Don't make me stop you. Please go ahead. You understand? And I need you. Yes, you. I need you to understand that. You are already whole and complete. You just have to integrate all parts of you. And communication and compromise starts within. If you can communicate with your brain, your body, your spirit, your soul, all that, and you have it as a cohesive unit, nothing from the outside can infiltrate and mess it up, whether you're sick, whether you're not sick. And the funny thing is, I thought I was going to lose it because I'm sick. No, I was just like, dude, I'm not doing this with you. I have to get this, so I'm not doing this with you right now. And I just got what I needed to get. And like I said, I don't know if my spirits like roughed him up, or whatever. But I got a whole bunch of stuff after. But yeah, so I just want to drop in and say that to you guys. I love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces, and we out. Click it.